Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Taste of Torrance. I'm your host, Kirk Lyons, and I'm standing outside the Torrance Marriott Redondo Beach, located across the street from the Del Amo Fashion Center. Inside is the 21 Square Bar and Kitchen. It's a restaurant that pays tribute to the city of Torrance. Let's go check it out. I've made it inside the hotel and I'm standing outside the bar here at 21 Square. And joining me is Assistant Manager Denise Dentino.
Hi, how are you, Kurt?
I'm great. Thank you for having us.
Of course, thank you.
Now tell us, there's a sort of a story behind everything from the name to the concept behind this restaurant itself. Tell me about it.
21 Square is really focused on the history of Torrance. 21 Square's name originates from the 21 square footage that Torrance has to offer. It was incorporated in 1921, so we really try to base that feel of 21 Square with the history of Torrance.
So 21 is sort of a common theme here in Torrance.
Absolutely, yes.
Even some of, I think, the dishes, you've named it after certain things here in Torrance, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. So we do try to incorporate the local vendors that we get our fresh produce from. We incorporate that with the menu and the names of our meals. So for instance, we have the Absolution Brewery. We try to use their beer to do the beer battered fish and chips, so we have Absolution Fish and Chips.
Speaking of beer,
yes, I
took a look at the menu. You've got a pretty wonderful beer selection and craft cocktail selection. Can
absolutely.
You tell me about, well, speaking of cocktails, that's Manny. Thank you, Manny.
Manny. We have our fire drill that we offer. It comes with the jalapeno infused tequila, pineapple, fresh lime juice, and then we have the smoked salt.
Nice.
What's really special about this cocktail here is that we use the jalapeno infused tequila, which comes straight from our garden, the jalapenos itself.
I've heard about this garden, and we're going to get to that in a little bit, but so this is a bit of almost a riff on a margarita.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, with a kick. All right, and what do we have here?
Here we have our Berry Fuego. We really try to let our bartenders create their own craft cocktails to make it special to 21 Square. So here we have Manny's very own Berry Fuego.
So this is a Manny creation.
It is, and so what's so special about this are the strawberries that we have with Torrance.
Manny's getting a lot of airtime today.
Manny is doing great, yes.
He's going to be a new celebrity, great. And look at this beautiful pitcher of beer. Tell me about this delicious looking mug of beer we've got here.
This is our 21 and over. This is from Absolution Brewery, so it's a local brewery here in Torrance.
It looks like what, an amber ale?
An amber ale, yes, correct.
And there's that number 21 again.
Yeah,
we've got 21 square miles. We've got
21 and over.
21 and over, and then what was, and founded in 1921.
Yes.
A little Torrance, history trivia quiz
so
here.
You can see how much we try to really stress that here at 21 Square.
Gotcha. Now talk to me a little bit about the food, the general concept behind the menu here.
Our menu is really focused on the coastal comfort. We really try to incorporate that Southern California feel. We have a little bit of everything for everybody.
You know, I'm glad you said that, because when I looked it over, that's what it struck me. You're doing the craft beer thing, the craft cocktail thing, and then menu-wise, it's everything that's sort of comforty, but also there's like a healthfulness about it, a very West Coast California freshness and healthfulness to it.
Of course, yeah. We really do try to separate our menu so that is obvious to people. So we do really stress the importance of health, and we do have those options. But of course, we have everything for everybody. So I think that it's a perfect place to bring your families because it just accommodates everybody. We are open later. We're open till 12 a.m. So you get that little, we have the tater tots for later on. We have the French fries.
So you got a late night menu too?
We have a late night, yes.
And you have a happy hour menu?
Correct, yes.
All right, what more do you want? Well, if you're asking that question, let me tell you, I would be remiss to not mention this before we end our conversation, but we're looking out at just an absolutely stunning patio here. Talk to me about this, because I know that this wasn't always like this.
No, it wasn't. We just recently renovated. It wasn't always this open. It wasn't always this friendly. Right now we have the fire pits. We have plenty of games. We have the hammocks that really we're trying to create this environment where people are welcome to dine but also hang out.
It's absolutely stunning, and the weather is beautiful today, and I couldn't imagine anything more lovely than enjoying a meal and a drink out in that environment. Now, We mentioned earlier, you mentioned earlier about the garden.
Yes.
Now, you guys actually have an herb garden out here that the chef utilizes for many ingredients for his dishes and even some of the drinks.
We do, yes.
All right, well, can we head out there? Because I understand he's out there waiting for us. And
absolutely, let's go
have a little
meet him.
chat.
Of course.
I'll follow you.
Uno, due, tre.
Kick it.
Well, I made my way outside, through the patio, through the backyard, and I am standing in a really beautiful herb garden with the executive chef, Walter Rowan. Hey, Walter, how are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm
Thank
doing
you, Kurt.
great. I'm doing great. Now, as a chef, this must excite you.
This is awesome. This is really nice and pretty unique to have a nice fresh herb garden to come out to and use the product whenever I want. It's
I would imagine you utilize this every day.
virtually every day, yeah. I use it a lot for our banquets when I'm doing sort of unique salad dressings, any unique dishes. It's nice to have these herbs to come out to.
Now, when I was talking to Denise inside, she described the food here as coastal comfort, and she kind of gave us a brief overview about that. Get into a little bit more in depth. What is the coastal comfort menu all about?
Well, I think coastal comfort means something different to everyone. It's how it makes you feel, but what I feel from it is when I think of coastal food, I always think of something lighter and something healthier. You know, when you live a coastal life, you're active, whereas the comfort food is on the other end of the spectrum, and it's very satisfying. You know what I mean? You get that rich, just gut-filling love that comes from it.
Well, and you know, you are at a hotel. I mean, we're at the Torrance Marriott Redondo Beach here. So, you know, the thing is that you're serving a lot of people, and you kind of got to make a lot of people happy.
Absolutely.
And that's why I think what I see on your menu is I see from the drinks to the food is like, you know what, no matter who you are, what you like to eat, you can find like a really delicious meal here.
Yeah, and that's something we do. We try and keep it diverse here. If you want something light and healthy, you got it. If you want a mac and cheese that'll stick to your ribs, you got it. You know, we have it all here.
That's pretty cool, and I think that's one thing that really makes, well, there's a lot of things that make this spot unique. I mean, you guys have this unbelievable backyard. You get a free drink on your 21st birthday.
Yep.
On the 21st of every month, I think it's 2 people can dine for $21 off a special menu.
Yeah. Special menu, you get, there's 1 shared appetizer, 2 entrees, and dessert for $21.
And even though we are tucked inside this hotel here and might not be easily seen, you know, we've got parking that's validated.
Yep.
We're right across from the Del Amo Mall and close to the beach.
Yeah.
Tell me in terms of right now, what's some of your favorite things on the menu?
We do a charred cauliflower on the menu that's actually awesome, and one of the reasons is because it's got green goddess sauce on the bottom.
Oh, I like that.
I just came up with a new chopped vegetable salad. This is in the spirit of summer because it's been so bloody hot that I wanted to do something cool and refreshing, so I came up with a chopped vegetable salad that has a cilantro lime dressing on it, grilled summer vegetables with kale and quinoa. You can get it with chicken or salmon or whatever you like. This particular one I want to do with a sweet chili and jalapeno glazed piece of salmon on top.
Beautiful.
I think it'll be awesome.
Beautiful. Well, I got to tell you, you have managed to make me very hungry.
All right.
So I think we are approaching the time in this segment where I get to eat. Do you have maybe a few things ready?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
Point the direction.
All right. Right this way.
Okay. Don't hate me. I mean, you have every reason to. I'm sitting in front of a lot of really delicious smelling food right now. Chef, this is amazing.
Thank you very much.
This is amazing. What a wonderful table you have put together here. Do you mind if I get started?
No, absolutely. Dig in. Let me tell you a little bit about
this
salad. This is something I wanted to do for summer. I just created this last week, actually, and put it on the menu. This is a kale salad with quinoa and a lot of grilled summer vegetables with a cilantro lime vinaigrette. The vegetables in there are red onions, mushrooms, yellow squash, red bell peppers, green zucchini, asparagus. Just really bright flavors, really refreshing salad that pairs beautifully with that
But at the same time, still earthy too.
Yeah.
Earthy and like
that
hearty.
Kale, yeah, the kale and the quinoa bring out that earthiness. Then you have your chili jalapeno glazed salmon, sweet chili and jalapeno glazed salmon.
And I love what you've done here with these The jalapenos, correct me, I mean, you glazed it, you put the jalapenos and then pop it under the broiler.
Yeah.
They've
well-
sort of embedded themselves into, it's almost like they're decoupaged
Yeah,
into
like
the salmon.
Have you seen that bread, the the jalapeno cheddar bread that's got the jalapenos baked on it? Kind of like the same concept as that.
But that is a delicious, I could eat that for lunch or dinner. That's fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, thank you. All right, I'm gonna put this over here, and let's slide down what appear to be the fish and chips
Absolutely,
here, served in
right.
a beer can.
Yeah, the Absolution beer can.
And a nice little nod to a local company here.
Yes, Absolution. They do a really nice job. Local Torrance
What kind of
brewery.
fish?
That's cod.
And it's which is great, and it's perfectly crisp. I
Thank
can
you very
feel
much.
it by just, and it's a house-made tartar.
House-made tartar
It's gotta
sauce.
be, right?
Yep, and we use the Absolution blonde ale for the as part of the batter.
A real proper fish and chip too.
Thank you very much.
That's really nice. Really nice batter. That's excellent. Okay. We'll stay on the fish here. These look like fish tacos.
Yep, those are the fish tacos. These are extremely popular here.
Okay, tell me
we
about
move a
everything.
lot.
You've got a lot going on here. What's on here?
There is. The fish we use on these is mahi-mahi.
Okay. It's a grilled fish taco.
It's a grilled fish taco.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't batter that fish. It's healthy, it's light, but it's satisfying at the same time, and the flavors really pop. Really
and what
nice,
is it?
bold
What is
flavors.
is this an avocado sauce that you have on there?
It's a cilantro cream.
A cilantro
yeah,
cream,
cilantro cream
okay.
with cotija cheese, coleslaw.
and a little slaw.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Great. Great.
Yeah, just what you want with a fish taco in California.
And it's a house-made salsa?
House-made salsa, yep.
Delicious.
Thank
really
you,
nice
sir.
fish taco. All right. Now, this is our house-made pretzel?
Yep. No. We actually ordered the pretzel bun in from a local bakery.
Okay, so it's a
And-
local product.
Yep, uh-huh.
Okay, and that's an andouille sausage?
That's an andouille sausage, 21 centimeters to kind of
Everything's got to be 21.
go along with the 21 square theme, right?
right. I'm gonna cut off a little piece, and you got a little grainy mustard here on the side.
Yep, gotta
I gotta
have that.
tell you, I love a pretzel. I love a pretzel bun, and I love this. Is this Malden salt that you've got going on here?
Yes.
Nice.
Perfect for the pretzel bun.
Yeah, right. Nice flaky salt.
Think Oktoberfest.
I could eat that every week.
Oh yeah.
That is great.
Oh yeah.
It's so perfectly salty. Like, I love that. And the salt has texture and crunch.
Yep.
Wow, okay.
You wouldn't want a beer with that or anything, would
I
you?
know, right? This is
Right.
like perfect beer food. You sell a lot of beer with selling these.
That's by design.
Wow. I will be revisiting this.
Fantastic.
I love that touch of salt at the end. That is so really good. Now, that is the cauliflower you were talking about, correct?
Yes, this is the charred cauliflower. This is one of my favorite things. I mean, it's got like the great flavors, and again, we come back to the tarragon, the golden raisins that we were just talking about off camera a few minutes ago that we love so
You got
much.
some chickpeas on there.
The Vidalia
I
onions.
can see the dressing down there at the bottom. I want to
just
get them.
really great, interesting flavors going on here.
Yeah, I want to get a. And it's funny. It's like cauliflower has become so in vogue again, right? It all of a sudden became. It went from, being sort of non-existence to being, the perfect dance partner.
Yep.
Everybody's serving it. You got to have cauliflower in
Yeah.
there or Brussels sprouts, you
Right.
know. But I can't say that I've seen it with this combination here.
Yep. I think cauliflower started becoming more popular when people started using it in lieu of potatoes, with potatoes becoming less in vogue. And
Or
cauliflower.
rice, because you can rice it too, right?
Exactly.
That's fantastic. I love it with the chickpeas. I love it with the golden raisins. And that dressing is sublime. It's like an herby mayonnaise.
Yep.
Now this plate here, this is pretty much a shareable plate, correct?
Right. And we have a lot of different shareable plates like this that people can come in if they want to order some drinks and have something light, not fill up on anything big and heavy. You can get a few of these shareable plates and
It's a nice way to eat if you don't know what you want that night and you want to sample a lot of different things.
Yeah, absolutely.
And or just to make your way through the menu.
Sure.
Right?
That's what a lot of people do.
Chef, great job.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you having us, and trust me when I say I will be back.
All right, I will too.
Maybe even this weekend.
Yeah, I'll see you then.
As for you all out there, thank you for joining us for another episode of Taste of Torrance. I'm your host, Kirk Lyons. We'll see you next time. It's great.